College Athletics.
Ball right here. Get down.
Back-to-back pitches by Padilla. RBI triple, Lexi rolling. Brings up the designated player number 16, Ms. on the ready. And already scores rolling with the go-ahead run. And the Renegades win their home opener 5-4.
The following is a presentation of Bakersfield College Athletics.
Scores the Toys on the top of the seventh. No runs on 1 hit, 3 left. Through 6.5. Renegade 6. Sequoias 2.
The following is a presentation of Bakersfield College Athletics.
And an opportunity here to drive in a couple of runs in the bottom of the 6th inning and extend this 7-1 lead.
And again, if he hadn't already had a couple of hits today, a couple of doubles, you'd probably see the hardest swing you'd ever see out of a guy early in the season, with a 2-0 count.
Here's the pitch. That
That's all
driven
you gotta do.
Right past second baseman, and that's going to bring that's going to bring Brito
and
McDonald in. So 2 RBIs for Brady Baird. And Baird with 3 hits today, 2 doubles and a single, and a couple of RBIs. You're right, player of the game, huh?
That's an easy choice right there. And again, we got to find out how many RBI he has. On those first 2 doubles, were they bases empty?
First 2 doubles, he was the leadoff hitter.
Okay. Well, I'm glad to see he's got
pretty easy to figure out that wasn't him.
Yeah.
And 9 times out of 10, Landon McDonald has that hit. He's got a good eye for that rolling curveball.
There it is.
Even
Gap
better for
shot.
a fastball. That one right into the gap
3.
in center field.
He got a chance for 3. He's going 3.
And McDonald on his horse. He's going to make his way around second, and he'll be into third base standing up. Well, he could have stood up, but he slid anyway. And Landon McDonald with a triple.
Attaboy.
And 2 hits in the game today. And right now, the BC offense really needed a shot in the arm, and that's the one.
Just be able to slap the ball through the hole somewhere.
And that one driven once again into the gap in right center
field.
That's
a chance for 3 right there. 2
and
triples
it may be
in an
another
inning.
triple.
Oh, yeah, it
as
is.
McDonald comes across the plate, a run will score.
This will be an easy stand-up triple right here.
And Luke Shaw with another triple, 2 triples in a row. And BC
Let's see if you guys
puts another run on the board. Now they lead 10-7.
If anybody watches that at-bat right there, and what I was talking about with the 2-strike approach, is that what you're trying to be able to do is get a good swing on it. He didn't necessarily come out of his shoes for that. He's able to drive it into a gap somewhere.
1 ball, no strikes the count. And a curveball over to third base. And, a smart move.
Yeah.
And that one's just going to get thrown away.
Get over there, big man.
And O'Reilly heading into second. And he's going to reach second on an error.
And loose ball gets over to third. Good.
Curveball driven once
right
again,
there.
and it's tailing over.
Good.
And that's going to be the second out, but O'Reilly is going to score easily as he lumbers down third base line. And 3 runs across here in the bottom of the 8th inning for the Renegades.
And again, O'Reilly really manufactured a lot of that run right there. He puts the ball in play, gets fortunate enough to be able to be busting it down the line to create a bad throw. Gets over to second, advances to third on a pass ball for being a big guy, sets up his the hitter up there to be able to have an RBI opportunity. Good job by Liam O'Reilly.
Catcher Jason Smith now up to bat.
The following is a presentation of Bakersfield College Athletics.
Ladies and gentlemen, Landon McDonald's home run, his 12th of the season, is now the all-time Bakersfield College Renegade season record holder for home run. Congratulations, Landon McDonald. Batting fourth, first baseman number 5, Brady Baird.
The following is a presentation of Bakersfield College Athletics.
Back-to-back catches by Padilla. RBI triple, Lexi rolling. Brings up the designated player number 16, Ms. on the ready. Send out by Already scores rolling with the go-ahead run. And the Renegades win their home opener 5-4.
The following is a presentation of Bakersfield College Athletics.
Scores the Toys on the top of the seventh. No runs on 1 hit, 3 left. Through 6.5. Renegades 6. Sequoias 2.
The following is a presentation of Bakersfield College Athletics.
And an opportunity here to drive in a couple of runs.
Runs a game. So if they do that, they're setting themselves up pretty well for a win. On the bump for the Renegades, Jacob Berumen, freshman out of Highland High. He's going to be facing off against leadoff hitter Jackson Bernard, who plays center field and wearing number 4. First pitch is a ball. It's Jose Hernandez behind the plate umpire, and out past first base, Mr. James Sykes. Berumen's 1-0 pitch in on the outside half of the plate, called strike 1. It's good to be back on the air with you, Julian. We've had a little bit of a hiatus here.
Yes, and it is good to see you, and it is a amazing day as we get a foul ball there.
As Berumen fouls it off deep into right field, being a 1-2 count. Bernard is a switch hitter, batting from the right side, though, against Berumen. He takes ball 2 on the outside part of the plate. Two-two pitch from Berumen. Fastball on the outside corner, called strike 3. First strikeout of the game for Berumen. And now we're going to have right fielder Caleb Romero coming up for West LA. Romero coming into today's game batting .439, leading the team also in slugging .667. Swing and a miss, strike 1. On defense for the Renegades, behind the plate is Trice Spainhoward, making up the battery between him and Berumen. 0-1 pitch, right down the middle, strike 2. And Berumen has really been humming. Has only thrown 2 balls so far today. All very competitive pitches here. 0-2 count with 1 out. Berumen's pitch fouled off to the left-hand side. It's probably a little bit too close for an 0-2 pitch there. sure that's probably what he's going to hear once he gets into the dugout. Another 0-2 pitch going to be coming to Romero, hitting from the left side of the plate. Berumen delivers outside, ball one, and that's a little bit more like an 0-2 pitch that you're used to seeing. Romero, one of 3 West LA players with a home run so far this year. Curveball on the outside part of the plate does not get into the strike zone, so now we've got a 2-2 count. One out here in the top of the first inning. Berumen's pitch fouled into the net. Jordan Mora gives chase to it, throws it right back into the dugout. Berumen comes set, delivers. Off-speed pitch is hit into the gap. And there's going to be a chase down for it. And Romero's going to be in second for a double. He does kind of an awkward stretch out there as soon as he gets to second base and brings a smile to the face of Mr. James Sykes out there, the umpire. And now you got Lucas Hernandez. Lucas just a tick under 500 so far as his batting average goes, with a slugging percentage of .623. This is a bopper right here between him and Romero. They can slug. Berumen gives a look over to Romero. His delivery, fastball, strike one. Hernandez with 26 hits, just behind Bernard for the most hits on the team. Berumen gives a look again, delivers off-speed pitch. Great swing and a miss for Berumen, and now he's got an 0-2 count. Second at bat for Berumen with an 0-2 count. Really favorable for the righty from Highland. Berumen looking closely at Romero again. Delivers a pitch high and outside. Brings the count to 1-2. Berumen looking for his 4th win of the season so far. Currently 3-2. He delivers. Fastball outside. Called strike 3. Second strikeout of the inning for Berumen. And that's a big pitch right there to be able to pitch around a guy like Lucas Hernandez. Very, very, very dangerous. So now coming to the plate is Peyton Grau. Grau lines it into left field. That's an easy play right there for Luke Camps. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, nobody left. We're going to head to the bottom of the first inning. West LA 0, Renegades coming up. Tell you what. All right, welcome back to live coverage of Bakersfield College Renegades baseball. Rob Chavez alongside Julian Wilson as we are here in the bottom of the first. Renegades coming up after Jacob Berumen shuts out West LA in the top half of the inning. And just as we've seen over the better part of the last 2 years, Jordan Brito out of Ridgeview High leading off, center fielder, sophomore for Coach Townsend's ball club. Looks at ball one. We got pitcher number 25, Adrian Ambrose, who's up on the mound for West LA. Ambrose delivers on 1-0, brings the count to 2-0. Ambrose overall with a 9 ERA, 1-6 on the year. And I tell you, he's probably leading the state in losses. Ambrose delivers on 2-0. Brito fouls it off to the right. Behind the plate for Ambrose is Lucas Salcido. Over at first, Peyton Grau. At second, Josiah Figueroa. At third, Jarrell Hightower. At short, Gustav Everly. Out in left field, Luis Camacho. In center, Jackson Bernard. Now patrolling right field, Caleb Romero. 2-1 pitch is taken high and outside for ball three. Brito with a very favorable count. Batting behind Brito will be Nick Martin, who's on deck. And in the 3-hole is the best slugger in the state, Landon McDonald. We're going to talk a little bit more about him as he comes up to the plate. Ambrose with a 3-1 pitch to Brito. Brito sends it high into the gap. It's going to be covered out there by right fielder Caleb Romero, who's able to retreat and get to it, bringing one out. Nick Martin coming up to the plate. Martin's worked his way up into this 2-hole. Last time we were here was 17 games ago, Julian, at least when I was here. And since then, Nick's gotten his batting average up to 291. Good on-base percentage also of 348. He shows bunt, lays a nice bunt down. This is going to be trouble for Ambrose. Martin hustling down the line. The ball's overthrown, gets away into right field. And it gets through the fence or underneath the tarp over there. So Martin's going to have one extra base. Going to be credited as a hit, but also an error on the third baseman over there, Jarrell Hightower. So now here is the aforementioned number 25, Landon McDonald. McDonald, freshman out of Frontier High School. He's done nothing except hit 13 home runs, one better than the previous record of 12, and he's done this halfway through the season. Little open stance, closes it just a little bit. Ambrose delivers outside, ball one. And no matter who they're playing in the state, whether it's West LA or the best team in the state, San Mateo, everybody knows when number 25, Landon McDonald, is coming up because he's leading the state in home runs with 13. He's also leading the state in slugging, only one above 1,000. And he sends it out into right field. Romero gives chase. It's going to be good enough for Martin to tag up and head over to third base, which he does. Ball's cut off. So at least McDonald has a productive out. Gets first run of the game 90 feet closer. And now we've got Brady Baird coming to the plate, freshman out of Liberty High.
And, you know, there are a lot of great athletes out there, a lot of great baseball players, but people need to understand that is a difficult stat to achieve, the stats that McDonald has right now.
McDonald he's otherworldly right now, and I can tell you there's a lot of college scouts, Division I scouts, as Brady Baird takes strike one on the outside part of the plate. A lot of Division I college coaches that probably had Landon McDonald somewhere circled on their radar from Frontier High School, but probably thought, you know what, it's probably a kid who needs to go to the JUCO level. So we get ball 1-1 count.
And of course,
and they probably think, okay, maybe we'll see if he matures in a couple of years over at Bakersfield College. But I tell you what, there are a lot of college scouts that are looking at it, and I would not be surprised if we get some pro scouts out here too, taking a look at what this guy could be. Ball in the dirt for ball 2.
You know, and the major league doesn't waste time. They
don't.
have good ears to the ground.
No.
Somebody like McDonald's out here, you can rest assured they know about him.
And the way in which the draft works, the amateur draft works, McDonald was not drafted out of high school, so he could get drafted after this year, turn it down, and then possibly get drafted later on if he decides to continue on with college. 2-1 pitch to Baird way outside. Seen Brady's uncle Lance Baird step in. Camps from the left side. Baird leading off right. Martin from first. First pitch is fouled off. It's going to find its way to Haley Street. 0-1 count. Camps coming into the game, batting .226. Overall has a .317 on base percentage. Does have a couple of home runs this year. 9 RBI. Looking to get into the double digits for RBI. He's able to find grass somewhere here in the outfield. 0-1 pitch. Camp swings and misses. Now we've got an 0-2 count. Wouldn't be surprised if you see Baird possibly on the move, or at least make an attempt to look like he's on the move on an 0-2 count. Ambry's looking to get out of the inning. Delivers inside, nearly gets him. And I'll tell you, that is another mantra of Bakersfield College Baseball here, Julian. You can't let that little 3-inch ball move you. He didn't move out of the way of that.
He didn't budge. He did not budge.
Not even flinching right there. 1-2 count, 2 outs. Bottom of the first, no score. Ambry's delivers. There goes Baird. And a run and hit is foul. Finds its way over near the batting cage over there, so we'll do it again. But no, we get, looks like we get catcher interference. So because of that, Camps is going to be awarded first base. So now we've got the bases loaded for shortstop number 15, Santiago Blanco. Blanco, the right-handed shortstop out of Highland High. Blanco batting an even .250, 13 RBI so far this year. Looking to add to that total right now. First pitch is outside, ball 1. And the one thing we noticed, Julian, in the break, in between innings, West LA out there playing in adjustable caps. Don't see that too often in college baseball. 1-0 pitch inside for ball 2.
Yeah, I don't know. They have some hats on order.
It could.
Yeah, they have some hats on order.
It could. I see the one of the coaches over there in the dugout comes out. He's got a fitted hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, who knows? They could be on order. 2-0 pitch to Blanco. Curveball on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Well, you know, it's just tough when you can notice something like that, but that's the level that we are at. That's the level we're playing at. You notice small stuff like that.
Yeah, absolutely. 2-1 pitch from Ambry's. Check swing. Did not go. So it's going to bring a 3-1 count. Ambry's has absolutely nowhere to put Blanco. Blanco knows it right now. Out there with that yellow ankle guard and yellow elbow guard. So 3-1 count. Ambry's coming out of the windup. Blanco looks at ball 4, and he's going to get an RBI for a walk as Nick Martin comes in, representing the first run of the game. 1-0. Renegades with the lead, and now we've got third baseman number 26, Jordan Mora, stepping to the plate. Mora, batting .341, finds himself in the 7th spot today. Probably the one of the more dangerous 7 hitters you're going to find out there. He's got 23 RBI. Ambry's pitch swung on and missed for Mora. Now we got a count of 0-1. Ambry's still out of that. Still out of the windup. And he delivers. Ball up. Evens the count at 1 apiece. Mora, sophomore out of Centennial. And Ambry's is going to deliver. Mora pops it up in the direction of Caleb Romero. Romero camps under it, and he's going to put it away for the 3rd out of the inning. Renegades send 7 to the plate, only get 1, leave the bases loaded after 1 hit, a few walks, and a couple of errors. So we're going to go to the 2nd inning. Renegades with an early 1-0 lead. We'll be right back. Strikeout. And now stepping to the plate is Lucas Salcido. Salcido batting .284, takes ball 1 outside. 1-0. Salcedo fouls the ball off into the parking lot. Salcedo out of L.A. Normally we have the high schools that the opposing players are from, but we're just showing L.A. It's a big swath of California down there, so I don't know what high school he went to. Either way, 1-1 count, 1 out, ball outside for a 2-1 count. Over there at second is Nick Martin. Playing short, Santiago Blanco. Jordan Mora over there at third. Luke Campson left. Jordan Brito in center field. And out patrolling right is Grant Reynolds. As late swing right there for Salcedo sends the ball out in the parking lot once again. Another $11 out there in the parking lot that one of the Renegades players is going to go chase. In the spirit of Easter coming up here pretty soon, this is more like a baseball hunt. Everybody goes out and finds them. 2-2 pitch from Berumen down the line, but it is going to be foul. So we'll do it again from 2-2. I was fortunate enough to be out here for a Jacob Berumen win earlier in the season. The righty asked for another inning from what I was told in that game. He got it and got the win. Berumen on 2-2. Ball's struck out there. Grant Reynolds camps under it and pulls it in for out number 1. Excuse me, out number 2 of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, number 5, Jarrell.
And now we're going to have Jarrell Hightower, a third baseman, wearing number 5. Hightower just says he's out of California.
Okay, it's a lot of.
Right, again, very vague. Who knows? Could be from San Diego. Could be from Visalia. Could be from Brawley. You name a town in California. I don't know.
California City.
Yeah, California City. Who knows? Well, either way, he took strike 1, and now on an 0-1 pitch, evens count at 1-1. Berumen doing really well so far today. This will be his 26th pitch of the game. And that's fouled off. So at least we'll have pitch number 27 coming up. As we now have a count of 1-2. We're in the top of the second. Renegades with a 1-0 lead. After Jordan Mora was able to, Santiago Blanco drew a walk, drove in a run. In the top half, or bottom half of the first. Ball outside, got way outside. Looks like he just lost some control of that. Typically when you see that, it was a breaking pitch that he was going to try to slide backdoor to catch that outside part of the plate. So he loads up the count 3-2 with 2 outs. 28th pitch coming up here for Berumen. Winds and delivers, and that ball is going to be sent out into right field. It's going to find grass. Reynolds is going to give it chase, but not before. Oh, great play right there by Grant Reynolds to be able to cut it down to a single. And you see, there's a reason why you get a team that's 6-21. They're not able to take advantage of something like that. That right there is an automatic double.
Right.
You know, especially in the college game. It finds grass out there near the line. Jarrell's got to be running.
He would have to push it right from the plate as soon as he took off.
Absolutely.
I'm going to second.
So instead of a double, he's got a single. Now coming up to the plate is Josiah Figueroa. Figueroa plays second. He grounds it meekly over to Baird. Baird's going to step on first base for the 3rd out of the inning. And so for the 2nd inning in a row, Jacob Berumen shuts out West LA. We're going to head to the bottom of the 2nd inning. 1-0 Renegades. We'll be right back.
Some very special supporters of Bakersfield College Renegade Baseball.
Hold on a second.
A heartfelt thank you to West Bradford of the Clifford and